Well, hello there, Sagittarius. Welcome to Private Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about the last week of March, which is the 23rd through the 29th. I have the 3 cards in front of me from the overview video. I have your guiding card for the month, Wish. We are creating through wishes and prayers and goals and dreams and ideas. We are manifesting simply by having a clear vision of what we're looking for, all right? Which is super cool, and it's super fun to watch people manifest appropriately. Yay! So with gratitude and amazingness, we bring things together and we create. So yes, it's possible, all right? So now we're going to talk about the messages from my guiding angels. One of them is talking about self-care, and self-care is all about how this month we have started slow in the first half of the month to go easy and start new things, whether it was going back to an old workout routine, journaling, meditating, or even a diet. But we went simple and we went easy and we went chill, okay? So, but last week was the first week we were able to add a little spice to the project. We were to kick it up a notch, right? Make it more interesting. And by doing so, we made everything better, all right? So yes, we made things all a little bit better, which is cool. We brought things up a little bit higher. So if we were dieting, we started to change our food situation to be a little bit more intense. Then, of course, if we were working out, we maybe added some weight, or we started doing a longer loop. Whatever it was, we started to make it more intense. Journaling, we might have added topics. Or started to add in night journaling as well as day journaling. But then it got more intense with the topics, of course. And then, of course, if you were meditating, you might have done some cool breath work. So whatever you're doing, you're going to intensify it. If you think that you've reached a good spot and you want to keep right where you were last week, this week, to make it more okay, do that. If you feel still challenged by what you did to spice it up last week, stay with it. If you feel bored with what you've done to spice it up last week, add a little extra. Do a little more. It's going to be great. I think that you'll have a good time with it, and I think that you will appreciate the spice in your life, all right? So that's cool. Now, the other message is talking about how last month in February, we were all staying in our lane. We were like, okay, come on, we need to hunker down and get right with who we are, where we are, what we're doing. And that was great, and we loved it, and it really helped calm things down for ourselves. Cool. Now we have to stick one ear out. Okay, come on, what's going on out there? We want to hear what's happening out there. We want to keep an eye on what's going on in the rest of the world. We will bring it in. We will put it through the filters, see what's ours, what's not. Cool. Okay. Now we have it, and we can file it according to, oh, is this happening to my friends, my family, my associates, my coworkers? We will now be able to empathize with our people more closely because we know what's going on out there. If we don't pay attention, some weird things can be slipped through that don't need to slip through, right? So we need to pay attention and take good care, all right? So that is the goal, is to try and take good care and not have anything slip through. And of course, to connect with our people on a more deep level, even while we're staying in our bubble, all right? Cool. Let's go ahead and talk about these cards. So here we have the cards that we pulled from the overview video, and we're going to go ahead and add more cards. So let's do that right now. Ooh, we got a double whammy. Dum, dum, dum. We have Justice times 2. All right, so let's talk about this final week of March, the 23rd through the 29th. Things are coming back into balance. Things are getting more fair. The people who you're dealing with and the things that are going on around you are starting to feel more fair. You're not feeling like the weight of the world is on you. You delegated just enough, and you are now in a place where things feel more correct, which is good. I love that. It feels like you've maybe accomplished what you were hoping to accomplish, at least to your satisfaction, and are able to put it into place, and now things are starting to turn around for you. Nice. Fighting for your heart's desire. You're still in that moment where you're needing to stand up for what you want. Maybe you're figuring out where, now that you've made this little visual aid situation and you want it to play in the lobby of the place, you want to decide where this will be. So then it'll be best viewed and people won't disregard it and watch something else or look somewhere else. You want it to be prominently placed so that they're sort of forced to look at your work and see what you can do for them. All right? So now fight for it. Stand up for what you want. And yes, that'll be great. Now then, the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is showing that, okay, I fought for what I wanted. Everything seems more fair. Cool, cool, cool. I need to take a moment and I need to go and do something else. So you might have to run off and do something else for a minute, but don't lose sight of the fact that you're coming right back. You'll be coming right back here, so don't just walk away thinking, okay, I'm gone for the weekend. I'm going to turn this whole thing off in my head and forget about it. You don't want to forget about it, okay? You want to keep paying attention to what's going on, all right? Always keep one ear out, right? Keep one ear on what's going on here, especially because it has to do with your work, your business, your life. You want things to be more fair, but you can't run away from it all, okay? There's part of you that wants to run away from it all. And I want you to, don't run, okay? Just don't run. Okay, now what's blocking you? There is no extra money to go out and yeah, there isn't any extra money for you to play with right now. It's pretty tight right now. Things are not easy right this second, and that is okay to know and understand. Keep it in mind and pay attention to where your money is going and how it's going. For the foundation of your finances is not great right now, so you might be eating the tuna and the top ramen, but I trust and believe that it's going to be all right, okay? Things are so much like this right now. You're not even in a position to walk away from somebody who doesn't help you out anymore. You have to let them stay in a situation where they are. Maybe this person is like a roommate, or it could be somebody who's helping you out financially some way. And that's why, even though you wanted to let them go or send them on their merry way, you're like, I can't afford to let them go now. I have to keep them. That's very frustrating. I'm sorry that's happening that way. But you currently just need them to be there for your financial support system. They don't need to know it's for that reason, but that is the reason. Let's talk about your solution. Okay, relationships can be a solution to this situation. This could be a partnership at work. This could be the partnership at home. This could be the partnership in a relationship. Whatever it is the solution, right? So I feel like the roommate situation is a solution. If you have a mate who's asking you to move in, I want you to think about that twice before you do it, because if you're doing it all about the money, that's the wrong way to handle that situation. Sorry, my mama just told me that, and she's that way. Here's that double whammy we were talking about. Justice is here again in your solution. Make sure that everything is fair, all right? Don't make your roommate pay for anything extra than they usually do because you're broke, okay? Just know that they are pulling their share of the weight, and it's good. So you're like, okay, cool, cool, cool. You pay for what you need to pay for and nothing more, and I'll work out the rest, okay? Things are tight, I get it. So now the Five of Wands is here, showing that, you will be able to rally the troops. You will have friends who will come and to your aid. Some of them will be bringing bags of food because they just realize things are a little tight for you, and all your money needs to go to the basic bills and the basic stuff. You don't have a lot of extra, so they're like, yeah, we're going to feed you, all right? We're going to make sure you have the basics for food, and we want you to be safe, and we want you to be feeling cared and loved for. So you're going to be receiving love from people when you tell them what you need, okay? So realize there's a small admission here where you have to let people know what you need before they can bring it to you, right? You got to wish it up. Wish it up. Let the people know what you're wishing for, and then it will come to you, all right? So that's pretty cool. I like that very much. Okay, so let's go ahead and get you a pocket full of rocks. All right, I know, things are a little tight. It's tighter than you thought it was gonna be. I get that. So, ooh, goldstone, blue apatite, and blue opal. All right, so goldstone is about a second chakra stone that is doing the work of your higher heart. So your higher heart has two colors to it, the masculine side and the feminine side. The feminine side dreams it all up, and we could easily do this right here. And the masculine side is orange. So we have the doer, the dreamer, and the doer, right? So we have the dreamer and the doer. As you dream it up, you can manifest it physically. So we have to listen to both sides of our heart. Our higher heart is there giving us instructions, and we need to pay attention to what that is and what the lesson is, and then we need to do the work here of creating it. So this is a physical activity of creating. It's a second chakra stone. You're physically creating what your higher heart wants, okay? Very nice. And of course, this blue stone will come back up here. We're talking about your fifth chakra, your throat. So your throat is going to be using blue apatite, which is all about healing words, healing concepts, to create and mend fences. I think you're going to create fairness as part of what's going on, as part of your solution. This is great news. Your voice is being heard and helpful. This is good. You're going to fight for what you want, but you're going to do it gently and with kind words, okay? You're going to fight for what you want gently and with kind words, okay? And of course, remember your partner is in the process, and as you're working through making things fair, definitely rally your friends by using your kind words to tell people not only how much you appreciate their kindnesses and their help for you in this situation, but they can become part of your situation in that way that they want to support you. They want to take care of you. So let them, okay? Say thank you. Don't say, oh, you really shouldn't have, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. None of those things are helpful. The only one is thank you. Receiving is as much an art form as giving. So when we do so much giving all the time, we forget how to receive. And that is to say thank you. I appreciate it very much. And that's all. You don't have to go into grand explanations, all right? So these rocks are going to sit right there. And as always, you don't have to carry them if you don't want to. But if you want to carry them, that'd be great. So comment below. Let me know how they work for you. Come back on Wednesday and let me know if it's still working, or if you want to grab some new rocks and tell me what's going on personally, and I'll help you individually with what's going on. All right, and if you did decide to carry something different, let me know what you got, and I will be happy to talk to you about those. And of course, Wednesday, come back and tell me more about what's going on and how it's working, and if you want to make adjustments, or if you already made adjustments, we'll have a little discussion about what you decided and how they're working. All right? Love you guys. I really want you to come back and see more videos, because I'm here to help you see what's coming up and be better prepared. That's what I do here. So if you haven't liked and shared or subscribed, please do. I appreciate the one and the all of you. It will help my little baby channel grow, and it's completely free. So thank you so much, and we will talk to you next week when we're talking about April. I know, so fast, so soon. Thank you.